that they will have to buy extra food from the canteen. And likewise, another problem with this is Palestinians who have a medical problem that requires regular treatment, sometimes maybe a serious health issue, and they may not be given anything more than painkillers. We certainly have some examples of prisoners that we have represented who have suffered from quite serious medical neglect because of a medical condition which is not being treated properly. I touched on the issue of family visits earlier. Obviously, it's very problematic for families with West Bank IDs to try and visit the detainee that's held in the Israeli prison in the 1948 borders of Israel. It will require a permit, and also there are restrictions. Only first-degree relatives are allowed to visit the prisoners, and typically men between the ages of 16 and 35 are not allowed to visit, or can only visit occasionally. And when the visits do take place, they usually last no more than 45 minutes and take place between a class divider. And in terms of women who are detained, there are, like I said earlier, 10 who remain in detention following the prisoner exchange deal, and it's not yet known if those 10 will be released. And they are subjected to particular forms of sexual humiliation and threats, and often this is most serious at the interrogation stage as a means to put pressure on them to confess. And at the same time, their family members may be threatened, such as their children or their husband or other members of the family, in order to try and force them to confess. And it has been known for some women to have given birth in the prisons, and what has happened is that they have been shackled on the way to the delivery room, and as soon as they've given birth and come out of the delivery room, they are shackled once again. And this is just the last slide here on child detainees, and I think we'll link a bit with what Joseph is going to discuss